What's up guys, Sub-Zero here doing another VOD review. As always, if you want to get coaching, just go to my Metafy. The link is in the description down below. You can scroll down here and look at my sessions. You can get VOD reviews, live sessions, and you get 10% off if you're subscribed on Twitch. And you also get another 10% off if you buy more than one session at a time. So yeah, check it out. With that all being said, and I'm sorry if that was a little loud, let's get into this session. This is the same student as my most recent VOD review. Let's turn it down even a little bit more. Okay. Glove start. I kind of hate it. I generally don't like glove start, but, you know. I don't know. Did we actually go for glove or not? Because I think if you go for glove, you're kind of trolling. Like, it's an okay unit with the glove, but yeah, I don't like glove start, to be honest. Because what items are you slamming out of glove start? And, like, IE, I guess, is good on, like, some of the, like, assassins and stuff. I feel like my music's kind of loud. Let me turn this down a teeny tiny bit. But yeah, like, there aren't even that many, like, OP late game items out of glove. So if you slam something like an IE or a Last Whisper, it's, like, not even good early, and it's not even that broken late game. Like, at least something like a Cloak, if you slam, like, a Quicksilver, it's not really a great item. I guess you can slam Quicksilver out of this, but the thing is Cloak can build into, like, infinite good things. Glove, I don't think can. So yeah. But, like, what I was saying about Quicksilver. Like, slam Quicksilver, that item is, like, best in slot on a lot of units. Whereas I don't feel like IE is best in slot on as many units as Quicksilver is. 2 items already, Glove plus Giants, but, like, I don't hate a Thief's Glove slam, honestly. Probably our strongest early board. Hold the Senna. Yep, agreed. You could even think about, okay, it's Duelist Dexterity. Okay, it's not bad. You'd even think about holding the Aatroxes here over the Ezreal. Yeah, I'm down to sell this and just hold all the pairs. The Lulu is good, but I wouldn't pass up holding 2 pairs here. I agree with this play. That's nice. And we hit Aatrox too, and there's a Shannon shop. So we can just play this board for a sec. I mean, honestly, you can even wait and not commit your gold to buying Aatrox too, but you're buying it basically every time, so I think this is fine. Yeah, double glove Giant spell start. I think the best bet here is probably gonna end up being selling this Senna, making a Thief's Gloves for Aatrox, and then just playing from there. I definitely want to hold the Shen, so I probably would have fielded... I think you should probably field the Ezreals here, just so that we can get this glove off Senna. But I mean, TG Senna's not bad either. But if you had to sell something here, I mean, this is at least Rage Wing, right? You have to think about the fact that the glove is stuck here, and you really want to get it off and put it on your 2-star unit. You could wait one more round and see if you get 2-star Senna, and then you can build TG on her. But TG, like, TG is better on Aatrox than Senna, because Aatrox is just going to use all the tank items way better than Senna. He's also going to use the AD items, even the AP items are fine. I think you definitely want to pick up Shen here, and you could think about holding on to this Nunu if we get a, what's his name? Yone, then we could have a pretty strong board, but I definitely want to hold this. Yeah, but, like, I don't know, I'd probably end up selling the Ez pairs and just play more towards this, but it's kind of, just like, in what scenario are you really playing the Ez? I guess just a random Ez too. But I think I'm kind of just down to play around Warriors, potentially play into Scalescorn here. So you, like, hold Nunu, end up getting, like, a Lilia in. I think I would rather just play towards that board. Since we have the Aatrox 2 already, I think it makes the most sense. As opposed to trying to play, like, Ezreals with an Aatrox frontline, which doesn't sound that good to me. Oh my god. I'm down for the Scalescorn, or for the Shimmer Scale here. Bedge. I think Shimmer Scale first, especially when you are guaranteed and you know you have Aatrox too, you can play around Shimmer Scale. I think it's great. I tried taking this the other day. I'm pretty sure if you look at the stats, it's kind of a bait. I think the other levels of build different are pretty good. Hecho diferente. Like, best here after the reroll is Inactividad. So not bad. And then you could play this. You could play, I guess, the Ez. But I would have definitely... Okay, so, like, if you go and look at augment stats, right, you're gonna say it's terrible, right? Was it Shimmer Scale, like 5.09? But I mean, if you look at, like, the actual win rate, it's quite high. It's also, in my opinion, it's a pretty, like, skill based augment. There's some augments in TFT where if you look at the stats, they look really poor, but it's because you have to play well to make them work. And I think Shimmer Scale is one of those where if you play well, you can farm infinite gold and just turn this into a free first. And I think with the Aatrox, I would take it, even though it has, like, technically a bad win rate. I would never take these two though. Pretty sure. So I don't hate the route, but I would always take this. And then I would take this. And yeah, make our board. Put Shen it. Please put Shen in before you take this. No. He's just a way better unit. I mean, you could make the argument that 2 Sennas are going to kill more, but like you definitely want to get Warrior in. I would... The problem here, because we didn't sell the Senna, we can't ever make Thieves' Gloves. Because we didn't sell her last turn, and now we can't sell her because of the AFK. But I think if we had actually sold her last turn, so we have the glove here, then we would be in a much better spot to take AFK. Like, imagine your spot here. You sold the Senna last turn. You slam TG here, put Shen in, have Senna in here, and that's your AFK board. You're gonna win a decent number of fights and still make the 20. Now we just play like a turbo weak board. I do agree. I like the fact that you put the Shen over here, which I'm pretty sure that was a conscious decision, right? Because before we have the Nami on the left side? Or is he always? Yeah. Perfect inactividad play here. Where you move the Shen over here so that when you naturally go level 4, he's gonna come in. But I'm quite surprised you don't put him in here just for the Warrior with an Aatrox too. I think it's totally fine. And I would have much rather played around the Thief's Gloves here. So yeah. But not the end of the world. You don't slam anything too crazy. And I imagine we're gonna like kill a few units probably. Oh, we're fighting this AFK guy. They have a decent board, but I mean, the double Sennas do a lot of work at killing units. So we actually win this. That's nice. Okay. I would like to, like full loss streak. Ideally, we get like a 1 unit loss here, but not the end of the world. Yeah, you can't wait us move air. Okay, I'm done. Tempest Crest, really? Imagine. Okay. But yeah, this is, I mean, not much to commentate on here. We're gonna lose this fight. Maybe we can, no, not even close. Tom Kench too. I doubt even with Shen in that we can kill one here. With Thief's Gloves plus Shen, possibly. So, yeah. And then Shen's gonna come in here, which is really nice. Obviously, nothing to be done here. You're scouting a little bit, which is, I mean, it's good, but I'm just gonna skip ahead for the sake of getting more into the meat of the VOD where you're actually making real decisions, because right now we're not. All right, we kill 1, kill 2. Wait, we ever win this? Bruh, we won 2 out of 3. That's hilarious. Okay, well, overall, pretty effective AFK. I don't think there was a world where we could have won all 3. So we're sitting on Giant's Belt, Glove. I mean, Sunfire would in general be great. You can also start looking to, you can take like a, I mean, you don't really want the Quicksilver on Lilia. I really would have just liked the Thief's Glove slam early. I'll probably take Sunfire here, or IE. Just the most high value. Okay, then we missed that. I don't hate Hodge. Quicksilver is quite good as well. Okay. Just a bit sad that we can't use the Lilia. Okay. Bunch of gold. We have a Braum, a Lilia, so you could theoretically play like Braum Lilia. We have a random Jinx. We have the Kayn. We have Rise. I mean, the strongest board not Braum Lilia? Like, I mean, we can get Cannoneer in here. Is that better than Braum Lilia? Maybe. The thing is, Warriors play so well with Scale Scorn, right? I didn't see, because I kind of skipped through scouting, if there's another Scale Scorn player in the lobby. If there is, I would definitely play the Braum and the Lilia for now and look to play Scale Scorn from here, because I think that comp is really strong. Definitely, at the least, by the Jinx, yeah. But I don't feel bad about Braum plus Lilia here. But if you're doing... I mean, it must be stronger to play Lilia over Twitch, right? Yeah. This guy's not Scale Scorn. It's holding one of the units, but... I mean, IE Slam. And one Olaf. I guess this could be Scale Scorn. Okay, but yeah, we should always play the Lilia here, right? It's not like we're even doing anything with the items. Hold a Rise? I don't think there's any world where we play Rise from here. I don't think it's possible. I would have much rather hold the Scale Scorns. Oh, and look, we see a Diana. Like, we'd be on the way to 4. I mean, now Diana's better than Rise, right? I don't hate this, but I'm pretty sure Diana plus Braum is better. And they're also just units we're more likely to play late game, right? Like, you would much rather play those units, because then you could sell the Rise plus the Twitch to make Econ. Now, instead of holding Diana plus Braum, which are way better units to hold, we end up holding Rise plus Twitch, which, like, I don't know, we're looking to play, like, Xayah from here, I assume? And that's why you're holding these guild units, like, you're really locked into the Xayah game plan. But I think we should play the strongest game plan, the game plan that transitions as easily from our early game, which is just Scale Scorn from here. And we have a Quicksilver, which is, like, best in slot Olaf. The other glove is gonna would end up being like an IE or Diana, which would be really good. But yeah, like, the Scale Scorn plan would transition so much easier from just this Warriors opener with Aatrox too, whereas this, it's quite awkward. But it's all right. The other thing is, if Scale Scorn is like turbo contested, you could like opt to not play around it for that reason. We saw one person with an Olaf. This person randomly had a Lilia, but you know, not a bad loss. But yeah, I just think like right now, Diana, Diana, Lilia, I feel like these units are kind of like secret, like legendary units. Like, I think Scale Scorn is really strong if you can find it uncontested. And even if you just find like a Diana 2 Olaf too, you can use that to win streak for a while. So, new patch coming out tomorrow, which is going to be today when I release this. So, things will change a little bit. But, I mean, a lot of it probably. We can't, there's no Shimmer here. You hold this, and I guess we're playing around guilds, and then we can hold the Nunu as well. So much gold, by the way. So few items. It's not bad, though. I would definitely hold the Nunu here. Especially because, like, you're already playing all these guilds. Like, you'd love to play the Sejuani and then get the Nunu. Ooh, in at level 6. I would never roll at 5 here. Because you can just go 6 next turn and roll at 6. Unless you're playing, like, a 2-cost reroll comp. I would never, ever, ever roll at 5 here. I would just level here. I'd probably double level because there's no reason not to. I don't really care to play for this streak, but we could just play for Lost Streak and wait one more round. The thing is, like, double leveling is free here. So I would double level, play the Sedge, play the Nunu that we had in the last shop. So, yeah. Quicksilver, I think, is, yeah, I mean, it's definitely the item that you want to build. But yeah, like, now we have all these units on our back. Like, why didn't we just level here? Do we really want to lose that badly? I mean, it's only a 2-loss streak. So we could have, I mean, now we've pre-leveled to 6, which is cool, but, you know. Unless you really care about holding the volley, but I don't. At this phase, getting in 3 Shimmer, I don't think it's that important. Well, we just saw someone who looked like they were potentially all in on playing around Scale Scorn, right? Might be contested Scale Scorn. They also have the Elise, though, so there's multiple planes that could happen here. But I really hate playing contested Scale Scorn, but it's something that you can think about as well. Dragon's Horde Double Trouble Axiom Arc, and we don't have a reroll. This is really dangerous. I mean, what augment we take here basically has to determine our game plan, and we have QSS slammed. QSS slammed in this situation. The problem with something like Double Trouble is that usually you want to see that as like early direction, right? We can't play Nidalee from here because we're too high level. You could pivot into Varus, but I find that really difficult to do, right? You have to find the astral units. Like, you're just so far behind as opposed to like having it in early. So, and the other problem with Dragon's Horde is this augment just sucks. I mean, I've seen people do well with it. Like, if you look at the placement, 4.6, I think it's our best bet here, though. I think this is our best bet, and we use the power spike from the dragon. We potentially find another one. We maybe even just go fast 7, sack the next 2 rounds, go fast 7, then roll down and try to build some kind of dragon's board around, I mean, probably Siphon because he's the best dragon, and then whatever else we hit, really. So I think I would take Dragon's Horde here. I just don't know how you're going to make the other 2 work. So, yeah, agreed. Okay, show you, or not show you, I always mess up the names. Yeah, I'm down to sell these. Quicksilver is a pretty bad item in this guy. Okay, but my perspective is we have so much gold here. I mean, it doesn't hurt to roll a little bit, I guess. Okay, I don't hate rolling a little bit here. But because we're playing around the dragons, I would feel so much better. We're 68. That's not that bad. Like, we have this. Okay, we hit the Nunu. If we roll any more here, it's definitely a mistake. Okay, I agree with stopping here. But yeah, Quicksilver, if you look at Deja items, actually performs pretty badly. Last I checked, just stats wise. which makes sense. It performs well if you have Revel Emblem, right? But the problem is without Revel Emblem. Like, this is a build. If you go to individual items, I mean, it's... Okay, I mean, this takes into account Revel Emblem, but, like, if you click on Quicksilver, it's all this, and there's, like, one build here, one build here. It's definitely not best in slot, but it's not worst in slot. It's okay in Siphon, right? But, I mean, I don't hate the Slam. We've picked this item already. What are we gonna do, right? Wait until we see a Siphon? So I think it's okay. But it does feel a little bit bad. Okay, Assassin Olaf player. Oh yeah, this is the same guy as before, right? So definitely it'd be difficult. Really stacking up that attack speed though. That's nice. Okay, we have so much gold actually. Oh my god. It's not bad. No. You never roll here, right? Pick up the Yone if you're gonna roll at all. Because you're stable. We can go 7 next round for like free, basically. Wow, the Gambler's Blade is amazing though. We could have just done this rolling on 7. Would I sell the Silas's here? I mean, this looks great. This is a great setup. We just need some damage on this unit because Deja does not scale with attack speed anymore. I mean, is Deja a guy or girl? I always forget. Girl? I go with girl. She like scales much more with like, you know, spell damage now than attack speed. Rod for JG. I mean, you definitely need Rod. The question is, are you slamming JG here or waiting? You could slam Morello's, I guess. I mean, you get the extra crit from having this, right? So it's not the worst slam in the world. Like, I think when we pulled up those Deja items, right? One of the builds was Quicksilver JG, right? Because you're getting the extra, it doesn't show stats here, sadly, but you're getting the extra crit from Quicksilver. So I don't hate the JG slam here, right? And I guess we have this. But yeah, like, imagine we had just waited 1 round, and now we can just roll at, now we can just roll at level 7 here if we want. It looks like we're... No. I apologize. I'm not doing it for content. This pains me to see, though. I don't think this is ever correct. No reason you don't want to roll at 6 here. This is your only pair. The chance you hit this 5% chance of hitting a Warcross and then it has to be Deja is so low. So rolling here is not going to make your board any better. This is your best board right now, right? You could, like, if you were really afraid of dying, you can go 7 and roll here. But no. Never a reason to roll at 6 here. You can just push 7 and roll. I also want to make this point, because I know I'm going to post this video to YouTube. I swear to God, like, sometimes people like flame students, and you never want to push the early levels because you're taking attack speed out of your Gambler's Blade. I think that's what it's called, value. But yeah, people in YouTube comments who flame students are the lowest form of life in the world. Like, I really appreciate anyone who says that I can like upload their content, their like video. Like, it takes a lot to be able to just like say that you're okay with doing that. And so, like, anyone in YouTube comments who flames, like, you're getting banned. Like, this is a mistake, and the point of coaching is to learn from mistakes. And so, you know, that's how it is. Everybody makes mistakes like this. I swear, like, if I go into... Stop rolling, please. Please, there's no reason to roll at 6 here. I swear, like, if I watch some games of the people in YouTube comments who, like, end up flaming, I would, like, see way worse stuff. There's another Dragon's Alliance player here. That's interesting. But yeah, I mean, this is just what we're going to end up doing with our board. I mean, the Gambler's Blade is perfect for here. And then later we can just replace this with a real item for Deja, like an Archangel's or something like that. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, we should just be looking to push levels. All right, I like this little optimization. You could roll here, yeah. I don't hate it. But I mean, I think at this point we're going fast 8. I probably wouldn't have even rolled here. I guess you wouldn't really have much to put in. And we end up rolling and finding something really good. And what, this is just going to be our level up, probably, at level 8, and that's just going to be our board? I don't hate it. Okay, and we've received a lot of pretty decent items, right? Winsu's for this isn't bad once we get Whispers in. We also have this Giant Spell that's hanging out here. We probably want to make some real items, but there's not much to make for Itis here. You could make a Zerots. Pretty sure I'm making Gwinsu's here, and then chilling. We don't need to roll anymore. Like, we're just going fast 8 at this point. We are so, so, so rich because of the Gambler's Blade. But yeah, like, what are we really... Oh my god, we hit Deja too. Huh? I don't agree. I think Deja 2 with these items is way better. Even though this is a slightly better item holder, hitting Deja 2 here is going to enable us to, like, fast 9. I don't agree with this. I think you just make Deja 2 with these items, and you are hard chilling. Slam the QSS here, and you're in a really good spot. Especially don't agree with the rolling during combat. But yeah, I don't think you're being greedy enough here in this spot. We're 51 HP. Like, if you wanted to do all this rolling, which we could do, you could just wait and roll. We could just level to 8 here and roll if you really want to roll this hard. I also don't know how we're gonna fit show you in really. I mean, I guess with new recruit. I mean, I wouldn't take anything else here. You could take Tome. Cybernetic's not bad. I like new recruit here, especially now that we're thinking about playing this dragon here. Yeah, I guess we can do that. Like, is this really our strongest board? Like, is our board not stronger just cutting this for Nunu plus Silas? Like, I know it's really tempting to get the 4 dragons in, but wouldn't you rather just play like 4 Mirage, 2 Bruiser, and 4 Whisper for your units? I think that's much stronger than just getting 3 Jade in here. So I think this is a mistake. And yeah, we don't... This is something that I think is really, really, really important in TFT. Like, one of the most important skills in TFT is knowing when to stop rolling and knowing when to roll. I think this is a situation... I mean, I know that this is a situation where we're rolling too much. Because you're 51 HP, you've won most of your combats, you lost this one just barely. You could just chill here, go level 8. If you wanted to, you could have saved all your gold and gone level 8 here, or you can wait 2 more combats, go level 8 here, and then roll down. Your odds at hitting these 2-star 4 costs are going to be so much higher, or, you know, they're 8 cost, really, are going to be so much higher at level 8. I see no reason, based on how our fights have gone, for us to not just go fast level 8, maybe fast 9, depending on how the next few fights go. So I don't think we're being greedy enough here, and I think this will cost us placements. We'll see. I mean, maybe you go first or something. But like, we could be hitting all of this at level 8, so we just have way much more gold, and we'd have a stronger board. But we do end up hitting, which is really nice. I just think it's not that likely to hit all of this stuff at 7. And we don't really have a need to roll it all the way down. And then, yeah, I disagree with playing this unit. I think your board would be way stronger if you played Nunu plus Silas. So yeah, you still the Nunu. But yeah, you know, like, for the 4 Mirage buff here, and getting in 4 of this, and getting in Bruiser. You know, Bruiser, it's just free at that point. It's not the biggest buff because, I mean, your dragons have such huge HP totals. But yeah, I don't think the Jade, just the attack speed and the healing, is as worth. And also, this unit is just incredibly fake. Like, this unit is not going to do very much in the fights, as opposed to like a Nunu 2 plus a Silas 2, I think would do a lot more work. So yeah, but I mean, overall not bad, but I think we have over-rolled a bit here. But I mean, now we probably guarantee a top 4 here, but the problem is we turn a game that could potentially be like a 1st or 2nd into maybe like a 3rd or 4th. We'll see how the game goes. But you just, like, you cap yourself a little bit. What are our items? Okay. I don't hate Giant Slayer for Deja. We could just finish our Siphon. But it's probably finish Siphon items and build BT here, right? Because we prioritized. We have 2 items on Siphon right now. Really wish we had BT, huh? Or not BT. I mean, we have BT. We just took it. But I really wish we had the 4 Whisper in, right? So this Giant spell too. Hope we can get some tank items off Treasure Drag. But yeah, it's definitely BT here every time. ZZ Rot, I kind of hate it. I think I would just hold on to these items. Like, we're still... I don't know, you're playing very, very afraid. And I think this is something that happens to some players, where they're, like, really afraid that they're just gonna, like, somehow, like, lose every combat. Like, our board's quite strong. Even if we lose these fights, which, like, we're not... Like, if we lose it, like, maybe we'll lose 1 or 2 against someone who's insanely strong. Even if we do, we're not gonna take, you know, 30 damage or something. Like, there's almost no way that we end up below, like, 30 HP by the end of the stage. So why not just save that Giant Spell? It can become way, way, way better items for Itis here. It can become like Warmogs plus Gargoyles or something. And the bow can become like a Giant Slayer here, something like that. So yeah, I wouldn't slam that item. Yeah, I just think, and some players it's different, but I think probably what's happening here is you're 50 HP, and you're really afraid you're gonna die, but you're never dying from 50 here, especially when you look at how strong your actual board is. This is a pretty crazy board though, no? That's pretty scary. Kind of like the swap. I don't... Okay, so like our previous positioning, we were giving Jade buff to everything. I mean, it's really matchup dependent. Some matchups, it's completely fine to group like this. Other matchups, you're going to get wrecked. I mean, we only have 4 units, so like, what are they really going to AoE? I kind of like giving the attack speed to Siphon. If anything, I would probably solo frontline the Itis, and then just use the Jade emblem for everything else. So yeah, but I mean, it depends on the fight, basically. But like, versus this person, why do you really care, right? Like, it's not like you're gonna get like super AoE'd, right? Everything's gonna walk up. I mean, like the Ornn ult, perhaps. That's it, and it's an Ornn 1. You have Quicksilver on one of your carries, on your biggest carry, basically. I think it's fine to just solo frontline Itis here. I wouldn't backline everything, because then you're giving them swift shot value for free. But I think just having Itis here and then having the Siphon here, Siphon walks up, ends up charging here, would be really good. But it's a very small positioning thing, but it could end up making a difference in fights, right? Also, you always want to pick up this gold from Gambler's Blade, because it'll give you attack speed in the middle of the fight. So that's nice. A small little thing to do. All right, but yeah, we're in a really good spot, and I've taken a lot of time with this review. Okay, so we're just rolling. We don't really want double JG, huh? TG. Whoa. Is this not like Archangel Sunfire? Call it a day? Don't those items seem insane here? We have no healing reduction in the team, right? This seems really good to me. We have the JG, so the Archangels is really high value. You could even make Archangel's Redemption, but I think it's Archangel Sunfire here. I don't see we're rolling more. What are you digging for? Okay, that also seems really... Like, Archangel's Deathcap seems fine. Archangel's Ionic seems fine. I think we're rolling way too much here. What do you... You're looking for, like, the perfect item here, but I don't know what it even is. Like, this looks way worse. This looks fine as well? But I'm pretty sure Archangel's Sunfire was better than this. I don't like reforging Deathcap when we have a JG here. I'm so down to just put the Deathcap here. I mean, the Bramble Vest ends up being pretty good. The only issue is we're on Itis 1. Okay, and we're fighting already, so I guess we don't have time to level. But, like, here's a situation where I would definitely think about leveling and rolling just to make our board a little better. Because 5-1, a lot of other people are going to be spiking. But this is the really strong guy. But, I mean, if our Siphon dashes to backline, we just... Oh? We just win the fight, right? Yeah. Not bad. We killed them? That's good. I mean, I wouldn't even hate just leveling for Elise here. Yeah, that seems fine to me. And then we just chill. We can potentially go 9. I mean, we could very likely go 9, unless our other fights go poorly. We should scout, because this position is okay versus some players. I would probably just keep the Itis frontline still, though. Versus this guy, ooh, like, Swift Shot player, right? They're playing 3 Swift Shot, or am I missing something? 1, 2, 3. They don't have a Swift Shot emblem or anything. That's odd to me. Very odd. Like, why are you playing Varus here? But you're giving them free space to extend their Swift Shot damage. You know, it only ends up being like a Hex, but, you know, a Hex can matter in these fights. And you're also making the AoE easier for Shiv. Okay. Not a bad loss, though. 44, 36 gold here. Yeah. I mean... Oh, okay. At this point, I would... Oh, and I would also put the... I would put the Silas in. What's Elise really going to do? And Bruiser, it's not big, but it matters a little bit. Okay. I'm done rolling here, then. I think we're good. Yeah, you could even put the Giant Spelt on Elise. Just for fun. Okay. But yeah, I think this grouped up positioning, this degree of being grouped, I think, is a bit bad. But it depends on the fight. Like, some fights, this is fine. It really depends on the... like what you scout, and we haven't scouted that much, just because we're trying to figure out our comp, which, you know, is life. But yeah. Titans for Shioyu. Death Cap is fine. Archangels is really good. I don't know why you Archangel is so low. I think it's really insane here. Zeeks? It's really hard to make use of Zeeks with the Jade statue, right? It's hard to give both buffs. I mean, you can give it to 2 units, you just can't give it to 3. And I would even have just put it on the Shioyu, right? I don't care about the Elise getting the buff at all. Just put it on the Shioyu and move the Shioyu down. I don't want to roll for Itis here. I'd rather just go 9 from this spot, personally. I don't think... I generally don't like rolling for 1 unit unless you're like about to die. And we're 44 HP here. We are not about to die. So I would grade it a bit. But, you know, we'll see. This fight we do get a bit wrecked. 30 HP. Okay. But like we could have been level 9. Okay, we hit Itis 2 here. Nice. Like we could be level 9. Okay, now what are we rolling for? Like I know you're afraid of death. The Thresh is really good, right? I mean, it's okay. Getting Guardian is nice. And it's also just a good utility unit. I mean, it improves our board a bit. Especially versus people like this who... I guess it's going to hook the Ez, right? But it could have hooked the Xayah. But yeah, I think we're playing a bit scared here. We did a lot of rolling when we didn't really need to. Like, I think we could have just been level 9 this game. Wow, a Declaw in our Dragons comp? Not bad. Has to go on Shioyu. I mean, there's not that much AP in the lobby, right? AD. Some amount of AP. I mean, there'll be some incidental AP damage in a lot of these, or magic damage in these fights. Sell the new to make gold. Okay. But I mean, we can't reforge it. I mean, it's still a really good item. But yeah. Like, we could be... If we had not gone 9 yet, we could be level 9 here rolling, like, a ton of gold. It's kind of creative. So, the Jade statue... Jade, TFT. This is not what I want. Jade statue gives 20% attack speed, and the Zeke's Herald... Stats. Items. Refresh the page, because meta TFT is weird. Zeke's. It gives 30%, right? So it is better. Well... It's 10% better, but you lose out on the health regen. I mean, I definitely want to give it here. I think we just missed the opportunity to just have this here, Zeke's on this champion, because we're not getting to 3 items until we get to this carousel, right? And I'm pretty sure the health regen is more important than 10% attack speed on a unit with as much HP as this. But you could also just have both if you just left the Zeke's here. So yeah, it's kind of creative, and as long as we don't get wrecked by like assassins, it's pretty good to like frontline stuff like this. It really depends on, once again, it's like it depends on who we're fighting thing, but this can be really good positioning. All right, this guy's low. Not bad, not bad. Right, we could level here. We're 27. We got wrecked by this guy last time. We have like no gold to roll if we level here. Okay. Were we fighting again? I guess we'll see in a sec. This guy, right? So, like, what's the bad thing about positioning these guys further up? I mean, the assassin is not going to walk up here. This looks generally fine. The Anivia is not going to reach here with the AoE. This looks like fine positioning-wise here. How did we lose so hard to this guy last time? And now this fight is, like, pretty close. That's to me. Okay. Hail as old as time. Do we greed here, or do we just go 9? I would scout this guy's board and see how likely we are to beat it. I mean, rolling at 8 does nothing. That's a pretty strong board. I would level it. I mean, the other issue, right, is that you're losing attack speed on your main carry. But I think getting in like a really good unit here is pretty important. We have 19 gold to roll it down. I wouldn't agree with rolling this fat. Like, you could put Asol in over the Thresh, theoretically. I don't know if it's better. It's probably not with how bad Asol is right now. Zoe? And we don't swap at the last second? Or we do kind of swap. We can't swap everything, but it's not bad. I think we're getting Ram. That Shyvana with Radiant TG is so... That's one of the best holders of Radiant TG in the game. Oh! Not bad, not bad, not bad. Okay. But yeah, I generally agree with leveling and rolling here. I don't know about putting Zoe in. We might have been able to find something better, but we were running out of time. Whisper's Emblem Deja here? Sounds like kind of nice, no? That item is really good on Deja. We already have the Whispers in. Dodge isn't bad, but I'm pretty sure it's just Whisper's Emblem Deja here. We could potentially get 6 Whisper in with like a Pike. Then our board would be nuts, no? Or we could also just cut the Thresh for something better. Like 6 Whisper here, Whisper Deja with Pike, especially because you get the attack speed off this, would be insane. That's our best board here. Hands down. And, you know, it's, like, we didn't know we were going to hit the Pike, but it's relatively likely that we hit it. But we also could have, like, potentially just cut the Thresh for, like, Yasuo or something. Because we'd have 4 Whisper in. Close. Okay. Killed another guy. Not bad. Yasuo, top 3. Really good. All right. Roll it a bit. Bard here better than Pike. I agree. I didn't mean to pause there. Is playing Pike better than Thresh? We have no healing reduction. It depends on the fight, right? Guardian's an okay buff, but versus this guy, I mean, how much healing do they have? They have Thrill. I kind of like playing Pike over Thresh here for the healing reduction, right? We don't have any on our team. My bad. Positioning-wise, it happens. But I think we are going to get wrecked for it, huh? Go use alive at least. Calm. Oh my god. It dodged from the Quicksilver, no? It fucking Quicksilver dodge, dude. Alright, next patch, that's not going to be a thing. Alright, overall, decent game. I think we just played a bit scared. Like, this game, like I said, the way we played it is playing for 3rd, 4th instead of top 2. I think we rolled a lot, especially at lower levels than we really needed to. I think we could have definitely just stabilized around Deja 2 and just gone fast 9, especially in this lobby, which seemed pretty weak. Overall, I like a lot of the things that you're doing, though. The item slams are really good. The early game was okay. Like I said, there was a lot of stuff we could have changed in the early game as well. And yeah, I would just... Like, I feel like we ended up... I mean, we hard pivoted our entire comp, which ended up working. But to just make the game a little bit easier, I would hold units that make sense with your early game comp. Like the Scale Scorns with this Warrior, this 2-star Aatrox. And the TG, I would have looked at slamming. But yeah, I'm just recapping the stuff I talked about. All right, nice session. Hope you, the student, enjoyed, and hope everyone on YouTube enjoyed as well. Once again, if you're interested in coaching, just check out the link down below to my Metafy. Thanks for watching. Catch you guys later.